Hello, everybody. I think I'm going to do another quiz. I had so much fun doing the first one. Um, let's try what dark crime book should you read next? Maybe we'll get a good suggestion. And maybe, if we like it, we'll do another one and see if we can get a different recommendation. I don't feel like reading all that stuff. If you do the quiz, you can read all that. What dark crime book should you read next? Let's go. Welcome. Choose a dark alley. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between this one and this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wish I could read what that sign said. That might influence me. Let's go with this one. There's something interesting about the foliage. Do you prefer contemporary or historical crime? Contemporary, historical, or surprise me? A little bit of both, really. When I read crime novels, I read kind of the whole spectrum. I'm not crazy about noir. Let's do surprise me. What's most likely to drive you to murder? Revenge, money, justice, not enough coffee. I don't need a reason. I wouldn't hurt a fly. If I was going to murder somebody, it would most likely be self-defense, I would think. Justice, maybe? Because I'm kind of thinking I probably could do it if I had to. Pick a crime TV show. Criminal Minds, How to Get Away with Murder, Mindhunter, Law and Order SVU, Better Call Saul, something else. I watched Criminal Minds for a while, and I kind of got away from it. I watched most of the first season of How to Get Away with Murder. It was okay. I love Viola Davis, but liking an actress isn't enough to make a show great. I haven't seen Mindhunter, but I've read the book that it's based on. The book was fantastic. Law and Order SVU, I've seen a few episodes here and there. Better Call Saul, I've seen part of an episode. I wasn't interested in it. So I'm going to say something else, because there are other shows that I've liked more. There used to be a show called Profiler, which I absolutely loved. I would pick it over those. What other book genre do you love? Memoir, biography, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, historical fiction, classics, horror. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I like memoirs and biographies. I like historical. I like classics. I will read the occasional romance, sci-fi, fantasy, or horror. Let's go with memoir biography, because I think when I think crime, I'm thinking true crime in my head. Who is most likely to help you cover up a crime? Sibling, significant other, best friend, parent, my dog. I don't need help. My brother. He would do it. Yeah, he would help me out. Pick a place to travel. Barcelona, Mexico City, Montreal, Seoul, Los Angeles, a cabin in the woods. I've seen the movie Cabin in the Woods. It was fun. I've been to Mexico City. I've been in Canada to Toronto, but not Montreal. I've never been anywhere remotely close to Barcelona, Seoul, or Los Angeles. You know, I'd kind of like to see some of the architecture by Gaudi. So let's pick Barcelona. Who do you root for? The heroes, the villains? Is anyone truly good or bad? The pets? It depends on the book. If there's a truly ingenious villain, one that you can actually get behind and root for, then I'm going to go for the villain. If there's a meh, so kind of villain, and the hero's really well written and strong, I'd probably go for the hero. I kind of like the ones where you're kind of in the shade of gray. The is anyone truly good or bad scenario. 7 Years of Darkness by Yu Zhong. Security guard is convicted for the murder of a young girl in a small South Korean. I did it again. It takes it away from me. How am I supposed to answer that? Ooh, which coming of age novel are you? Okay, so what was that called? 7? I mean, even took away the post it to Facebook thing. Look, Riot, why do you do this to me? Well, let's do which coming of age novel are you as well. Why not? Go ahead and copy that for... Where are you from? New York, Chicago, New England, the South, a big city, a small town. I grew up on a farm. Outside a small town. What's your dream place to live? New York, Chicago, right where I am, anywhere but here, a big fancy city, someplace where I can be me. Someplace I can be me. I loved living in Savannah. That was a really nice place to live. What do you want to be when you grow up? An artist, someone else, me, happy, part of a family, anything but what I am now. Obviously, I want to be an artist because the reason I lived in Savannah was I was going to art school. I went to the Savannah College of Art and Design. I majored in photography with an art history minor. And there's no jobs in that field. Which of these topics would you most like to have a conversation about? Love, death, God, evil, sexuality, hair. I've had conversations about all of those topics. I'm most intrigued about death. I love the Ask a Mortician YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. What's your biggest fear? Losing a parent, someone finding out your secret, not being accepted for who you are, hurting someone, never figuring out who you are, being of no consequence. Well, as of May 16th, I have lost both parents. So that's not a fear. Someone finding out your secret. What secret? Not being accepted for who you are. Hurting someone. Never figuring out who you are. Being of no consequence. Well, let's say never figuring out who you are, because I'm not entirely sure who I am sometimes. Which of these coming-of-age movies is your favorite? Mustang, Little Women, Whale Rider, The Edge of 17, Okja? Whatever that one is, Stand By Me. Well, since the only one I have seen out of this whole thing is Stand By Me, Tell the Wolves I'm Home. I've read that one. Carol Rivka Blunt's 2012 novel tells the story of 14-year-old June who's grieving the death of, was it her uncle? I think it was. But it scooted the thing off there so quick. What famous vampire are you? I'm going to stop here, make that its own video. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. I will be back. Remember to do all the YouTube stuff. I forgot to say this in the previous video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon, blah, 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 blah. You know what to do. You know all this stuff. Okay, so we'll come back and do which famous vampire are you next.